In the next class, we'll be looking into the problems of the queuing model. Right. So the first thing is the single server queuing model. So exponent, Poisson arrival and exponential distribution, and one server and infinite capacity and first in first out capacity. The single server infinite capacity model, or this is also known as birth and death model. So it starts, the birth is the queue formation and death is the server. So once it gets served, right? So the inter-arrival or the mean time is given by 1 by lambda. Then mean service time for the customer is given by 1 by mu, where lambda is the average arrival time and mu is the average service time. Right. So the expected average number of customers in the system is LS. This is lambda divided by mu minus lambda. Or you can even take it as rho, which is the traffic density divided by 1 minus rho. So rho is nothing but ratio of average arrival time to the average service rate. So which is lambda by mu. And it is always less than equals to 1. Right. So we can replace lambda by, you interchange lambda to mu into rho. This is also, if you replace here by mu into rho instead of lambda, you can get this formula. Or if you replace mu by lambda by rho, you can also get this particular. Right. So this is the expected or average number of customers arriving in the single server infinite capacity thing. Or the average mean waiting time in the system. So WS is the waiting time in the system. The formula is 1 divided by mu minus lambda. So this is a typical example. Then expected or average waiting time of customer who has to wait. Say this is the average waiting time in the system, and this is the people who will be in queue or waiting. So that is W, small w of W greater than equals to 0 equals to 1 divided by, if it is less than equals to or less than equals to, not possible, equals to 0, there is no queue at all. If it is greater than equals to 0 only, the not equals to 0, greater than 0 only, there will be a formation of queues, and that is equals to 1 by mu minus lambda. So the same formula, mu minus lambda, or you can even write it like in terms of 1 minus mu into 1 minus lambda, where lambda is can be written as mu into rho, something like that. Then probability that number of customers in the system exceeds k. So probability of n is the overall arrival, k is the some buffer when which we anticipate 10 people standing in a queue, but there will be some 12 people, 15 people comes in, that is greater than n. But we can always predict people of numbers 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and all, right? So that is pretty much different sets or something like that. Then n is the total number of customer or waiting and service on it. Then probability density function, PDF of the waiting time in the system. Since we do with probability distribution, we do really look into the expected number of customers in the queue, or the average or the waiting time in queue. So the formula is something like that. And this is very important, probability that no customer or zero customer in the queue. So this is also the same with an interchanged value, interchanged position of the parameters. Then probability that at least one customer in the queue, and probability that n customers or finite customers in the queue, and the variance of the queue length. Queue length is the length of compressing the number of customers waiting. So that's called queue length. And the probability distribution function of the waiting time in queue, and probability that waiting time of customer in the queue exceeds k. So this is where we talked about less than k and nearing k and exceeding k. And this is very important. It's called Little's formula. It's called Little's formula. It's an expression that relates LS, which is the this thing. LS is average number of customers in the system, or length of the system, you can call this. Then WS is the waiting time in the system. Then LQ, queue length, or number of customers in the queue. And WQ, average waiting time in the queue. So all these four parameters can be WS, WQ can be mapped using a relation called Little's formula, which is nothing but LS equals to LQ plus lambda by mu. So this is one expression, or even you can write it lambda by mu is rho. We know that. So you can have this LS and LQ. Then WS and WQ also you can take. So once you remember these two things, you can find out the other things also. You can find out LQ from LS and WQ from WS as well. And also we can relate LS and WS. So LS and WS, lambda into WS, and LQ into WQ, which is LQ is equals lambda into W. This is a little confusing, so understand this problem so you can find it much better. Right? So we'll do the first problem. The customers arrives at a beauty parlor according to Poisson distribution, Poisson process, at the rate of one person per every 20 minutes. Right? So one customer arrives at every 20 minutes, and the service time is an exponential random variable with mean 15 minutes. Determine the following. So what are these? The average number of customers in the system, the average number of customers in the queue, the average waiting time of a customer in the system, the average waiting time of customer in the queue, probability that the number of customer exceeds 5, probability that the waiting time of a customer exceeds 10. Let's say given the problem is the 1 by lambda, which is given as 20. Inter-arrival time is 1 by 20, which is 0.05. And mean service rate is given as 1 by mu exponential distribution equals to 15. So this is 20, which is 1 by lambda. Mean is 15, 1 by, exponential service time. It is 1 by mu is equals to 15, and you can find out this. Then average number of customer in the system using the formula LS equals lambda divided by mu minus lambda, 0.05 divided by 0.07 minus 0.05 equals to 2.5. You cannot have 2.5 as the value for the customer, right? So you cannot have a continuous variable for number of people. So instead you can approximate to 2 nearest decimal is 3 people. So average number of customers in the system is 3 customers, right? And average number of customers in the queue is lambda LQ, which is equals to lambda square divided by mu into mu minus lambda equals to 0.05 square into 0.07 into 0.07 minus 0.05 is approximately 1.8. So the average number of customers in the queue is 2 people. So in the system, there are 3 people, 1 gets served, and the remaining 2 is in queue, right? So the remaining thing we can probably take a look at in tomorrow's class. That comes to the end of today's lecture.